Today's secret. Today is Friday. Welcome to EDIF, where every day is Friday. Get ready to ignite your passion for life, uncover hidden gems of wisdom, and embark on a journey of self-discovery like never before. Join us as we dive into the art of living fully, making meaningful experiences, and embracing the magic of everyday moments. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Yo, what's good, party people? Welcome back to the DA Show. Whew, how's everybody doing today? And listen, if you're just joining for the first time, this is Every Day is Friday. Why? Why is Every Day Friday? Because it's the real road to happiness. Stay tuned, because I got some gems for you today that every time you come here, your life just becomes a little bit better. It's a little interactive. If you have any questions, you want to type up in the chat, anything you want to talk about. But make no mistake, I'm thankful for all of you joining me today, but we got some serious topics to talk about. And it's really going to start with this mindset. That's what's happening around the world, right? And the thing is, it's crazy because I look at things sometimes and I said, I'm 54. However old you are, 30, 40, 50, 25, we have some wisdom, but we just don't know how to apply it, right? And the thing is how do you, they say, when I get rich, I'm going to be happy, or I'm looking for happiness. And I don't know if there's a cup, if we're going to find it. Like you go to a cup and you just pull out the happiness. It doesn't happen like that. But there are some strategies and tools and stuff that you can use, because if your mindset stays the same and you keep doing the same things over and over again, and you keep thinking the same thoughts and think something's going to change, listen, it's the definition of insanity, right? Because all we hear about on social media most of the time is if it bleeds, it leads, and what is falling and what building fell down and what's going on. It's just insane that we live in the most beautiful country in the entire universe. Here's the saddest part. We're ranked like 25, 30 and being happy. But there's a formula. And I'm going to share something with you today about how do you get to that mindset? How do you get to that place where you're like, I'm happy where I'm at, right? Now, they did some studies, right, where, let me give you one. They said, well, if you have religion, right, you kind of have faith, which I think is extremely important, right? You believe in something higher than you, right? But that gives you a little boost. They also say money, right? Listen, you want to be a brokester. I'm just saying, right? But the thing is, they found that when people do make a lot of money, or you're able to pay more bills, you're living kind of comfortable, right? You don't have to worry about the next paycheck, which most of the country and the world is worried about, right? So you eliminate that problem. But once you eliminate that problem, you go bound. Yo, what's good, JB? Morning. Good afternoon. What up, Joseph Campisi? What's good, baby boy? And then what happens is when you get to that point where you make money, you feel comfortable, and the thing is, you go back. They found you go back down to the same level of happiness. And ladies and gentlemen, why are we breathing? We can't stand around. I've changed my thinking from I got to do something to I got to get something. J. Cole, you know what it is, baby? We're always chasing something, right? And that's a good. I want you to stay with that, Jay, because that's a good point. Where that's a really good point. Let me tell you why, right? So the thing is, they found that money and family, you have married couples are pretty little happier. All these things give you a little boost. But here's where all the happiness lies. Okay, it's what is in your control. And listen closely. Look, don't scroll. Like this page and share it, because the world needs to hear it. You come to EDIF, we're going to have a little something to take with you today, right? To live a better life, because the truth of the matter is we only got a certain amount of time here. We're only tourists passing through. What are you doing, right? Sometimes the small things when you get older become the most important things. But I want to get back to this topic where what they found is your past, your present, and your future hold the keys to our happiness. And let me tell you what I'm talking about. Now, hang tight. Get some people on here today because we can't live 10% of our lives happy and 90% miserable. What's the point, right? So let me help you out of what I've researched over 25 years. And this is what I found there's like a thread of what makes you happy. So there are certain things, right, that are in your control. Certain things, okay? Let me give you one that's out of my control and out of your control too. Listen closely. Don't scroll. You want to smile a bit more? You want to have a good life? You want to look back and say, I lived my life to the fullest? Hang tight. Let EDIF right here. Let me show you some things that I've done, I've experienced, I have wisdom in, and I'm going to give it to you because knowledge plus experience will give you some wisdom, right? So the past is out of my control. It's out of your control. But here's where misery lies, right? How many of us out here, you know what's up. We do it. We look at yesterday, the past, always as, what did I do wrong? What mistakes did I make? What regrets do I have? What if I did something different? What if what I knew today I could have done then, right? There's all these things. And what happens is it becomes, I regret this, and I regret this, and then I regret this. Hang tight. And then I regret this. Hey, Barbara, thank you, buddy. Right? And then I regret this. Right? And then, oh my God. And then before you know it, you're trying to walk. Right? You're like, I can't move. Too many regrets. Too many things you're carrying. Right? So what we need to do is we need to kind of say, I learned my lesson. What made my life better because of what I experienced, right? What do I have to let go and forgive to make my life better? What is the wisdom that I had today that I didn't have yesterday? So why am I beating myself up? And the thing is, it's about where I am now to where I want to go. And that's just an example where I'm free. I'm free from the past regrets. Don't do it to yourself, ladies and gentlemen. See, the wisdom that you have, are you running? Yes, I am, young George Grillo. Yes, I am, Georgie. I'm running. I'm as a candidate. I'm actually the councilman in town in Ward 2 in Old Bridge, New Jersey, and I'm running again. You know we gotta keep this country great. We gotta keep town and country great. Yes, and I'd appreciate anybody's support. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I got you, and I thank you for asking. So, if you look at the past, right, and you really think about it, what can we control? The way that we see it. This is where happiness becomes relevant, right? Becomes relevant, okay? My response to what happened in the past, right? Maybe you made some mistakes. We all do, right? But how many of us, and you know what I'm talking about, you take them with you and it breaks you, it hurts you, it traumatizes you. But what can we change? You can't change. What you can change is your self-talk about the past. See, the wisdom that we have today, which is 30, 40 years of wisdom, you have some experiences, you have some knowledge, right? You can't go back with that wisdom that you have now. We try to do it. It's like imagination is where we suffer, not reality, right? We try to take the wisdom of today, apply it to the past, and think it's going to change the situation. Hey, sis, what's up, baby? What's up, Margaret? How you doing, sweetheart? But we cannot change what happened. But what we can change is our mindset and our thought patterns of how we see it. The past is a great lesson that gives us the strength to endure what the future holds for us. But I'll tell you, ladies and gentlemen, if you could do me something today, do yourself a favor, and I do it every day, is I look at the past and I had to forgive myself. Because the wisdom I know now, I didn't have then. So how could I apply that? And so I would have, no, you wouldn't have. You're young. Listen, let's be honest, right? Yo, crew, you know why we do stupid stuff when we're kids? So we can laugh about it when you get older. I mean, come on now. Listen, I'll tell you this is crazy, all right? When I went to the city with my kids, when I was young, and I take them now, and I showed them the tree. True story. My friend Timmy O'Donnell, he may be on here, he may be not a good friend of mine. We were in the city when we were like, I don't know, 18, 17. We climbed the Rockefeller Center tree. I know, it's crazy. But I was 17, 18. Me and him were in, this is a true story. We were in the Rockefeller Center tree, okay? We had the police, they had like lights and we were trying to climb down and climb up, but I did it. Now, would I do that today? Probably not, right? But look, I get to laugh about it, right? How many things in your past that you're probably like, oh my God, instead of saying, hey man, I was just some stupid stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? I did some things that were kind of wild. They say, the youth is wasted on the young. It's not. You got to have some things to draw from and enjoy them, right? But you can't drag them with you throughout life because then it becomes too heavy. And then you know what happens? And then don't get me wrong. There's times to heal from things that happen. Maybe you're going through a divorce. Maybe you lost a loved one. Maybe a child. Maybe a brother, sister, a friend. Maybe a job. Don't get it twisted. I know there's time to heal. And sometimes it may take, 3 weeks, a month, 2 months, 6 months, a year. Everybody heals at different times. But it's possible to change your life and change your perspective and change your attitude and change the way you see it so you're able to have a beautiful, enlightening future. And it is possible. Why? I could tell you things about my past and make your head spin. Listen, I did some stupid stuff. Okay? It's okay. I was a kid. But as we get older, your level of wisdom at 20 and 30 and 40, they go up a little bit. And hopefully we all get a little smarter. We see things differently. We appreciate life a little bit more. But you cannot truly be happy if the only thing you're going to drag with you is what you did wrong. When I promise you, if you look at your past, there are a lot of things that you did right. But the problem is you're basing your life on other people's opinion of you. And the best weight you will ever lose is the weight of other people's opinions. That becomes freedom. How many of you, and you know it's true, you get older, you see your high school friends, your friends allegedly doing well, you're feeling bad about it. You're looking back on like, oh man, I'm going to try this, but a friend of mine I went to school with or a coworker will say, oh, if he fails at it, if she doesn't do well at it, and I'm going to look like a fool. Are you living their dream? Would you call them and ask them for advice? So why are you listening to their opinion? See, I don't ask people's opinion that I would never seek advice from, right? Let me say that again. I would never ask somebody's opinion. I would never, your opinion. Everyone has an opinion, but success leaves clues. And I want to know how I can make my life better, right? How do you do it? By listening to podcasts like EDIF, you know what I'm saying? Like positive affirmations, uplifting, because your brain is not user-friendly. So the keys to happiness is you got to change how you look at yesterday and what is in your control, all of you, including me. Give me one thing, right? My belief is how I see who I am. What kind of person am I? Am I grateful? Am I loving? Am I caring? Am I human? Right? Because we're not perfect. But even if you had situations that you had to endure, right? Because we all do. I heard this the other day, and I wanted to share this with you. I was watching this priest, and he said something, and it was, I guess, I listened to God and I listened to the signs. And I guess my life was supposed to help other people, right? I think we're here not to save ourselves. We're here to save others, right? And I guess I enjoy helping people. I enjoy making their lives just a little bit better. I just love it. It just makes me feel good, you know? And if I could give you a little something today, take this with you. Priest said this and it hit me. He said, if one has faith, all things have meaning. I asked for strength and he gave me difficulties to make me strong. Now, listen, let me start this over. You should really listen to this. I want you to tune in. I want you to stay with me on this because this hit me hard. And I think it's going to hit you too. All right. Please like this page and share it. People need some hope. If one has faith, all things have meaning. I asked for strength and he gave me difficulties to make me strong. I asked for wisdom and God gave me problems to solve. I asked for courage and he gave me dangers to overcome. I asked for love and God gave me troubled people to help. For me, my prayers were answered. It's really deep. I feel like all of us have a calling. And there's a gift that's been placed in every single one of us, whether you're a painter, whether you're an artist, whether you're, a social worker, carpenter, there are gifts. And there's some things when you pick up a marker and you're able to draw. I picked up a set of drumsticks. I was able to drum. Don't lose that passion because everything in your life happens for a reason if you know the signs. And the way we look at life, ladies and gentlemen, you know what today's goal is? Today's goal is get rid of all the things I can't control and what I can. So what can we control, right? The things in our control is our belief, our response, our self-awareness, the media we consume, how we treat others, our self-talk. But here's where one thing about the past, which we took care of. Now let's talk about the future, right? How many of you, now true story, think positively about what the future holds? Many of us think that we don't have a future. It's not bright. What happens if I run out of money? What happens if I don't have a relationship? What happens if I gain weight and I can't get back? What happens if? What if? It's like carrying an umbrella every single day, just in case it rains, right? Here's my point. Can you tell me what 10 years look like for you? And I had a very enlightening thing, and listen to this real closely. And this is where your happiness lies. If you think that you can predict the future, you can plan for it, you can have a vision for it, you can have goals for it. But let me ask you a question. Over the last 10 years of your life, how many variables have happened? You changed jobs, you changed relationships, things went up, things went down, you were sick, you lost a loved one, I came back, this didn't work. You can't predict nothing. You could plan for it, but here's where we get tripped up. We think that the future is not bright. We look at our past with just regret. But if we change the way we look at it and say, hey, man, I did the best I can in the past with what I had at the time. And you know what? My future is bright. Every day I wake up, you know what? Better days are coming. I know they're coming. I feel them coming. I know that if I change my habits today, in the present, I can have a brighter future. But no matter what happens, I know there's great things to come. I'm going to go on a vacation. I'm going to see my daughter graduate. I'm going to see her get married. I mean, I'm always looking for good things to come, right? How does anyone on here, how does it make you feel to think, man, better days are coming? I know that no matter where I am, it's where I am today and where I want to go. But if we only talk about the bad memories and we talk about a future which we have no business being here, you will never, ever smile again. I mean, people live to the 75, but they die at 40. because we worry about things, we concern ourselves with things like climate change. Listen, they talk about this climate change, right? They can't even predict if it's going to rain on Saturday. Right? I'm like, let me tell you about 12 years, things are going to be done around here and climate change is going to ruin us. Now, stop it. Okay? Stop the madness, because even us, we're trying to predict a year down the road, 2 years down the road. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, you make a plan, you get after it, you adjust as you go, but know that better days are coming. I'm currently enjoying the days I am in the present, much brighter than the past. Girl, let me tell you something about what she just said, okay? Today is a day, is the only day, is the only second, is the only time that you have. I don't have anything else. I got this moment. Once you understand that the present, God gave us a gift, that's why he called it the present, because it's the moment. And when we learn to live in the moment, understanding, being present, when your mind wanders into the future, let it go. Oh my God, things are going to happen. Oh, what if I don't make it today? Chill out. Chill out. That's a thought. Thoughts are just things. It's your mind going wild. If it goes to yesterday, let it go. Change your story. You're going to change your life. But it takes work. If you just let your mind wander, it's never going to change. Okay? But here's another thing. Praise God every day, D. You already know 100%. There's nothing to talk about. He gave us life. He's the creator. But since he's the creator, Dan, it's up to us to create, right? It's to create our lives. He's put everything out here for us to enjoy the fruits. And it's up to us to let people know that, listen, ladies and gentlemen, live in grace. We live in my opinion, this is the greatest country in the entire world. That's right. He's the only one that's perfect. D is God, right? But he gave us this life to live in grace, to be thankful for the food on your table. I mean, every time I open my fridge, D, I mean this. I'm like, I'm so thankful I could take milk and put in my coffee. We are creators. That's right. Yo, D, we are creators, my bro. That's what I'm saying. Yo, D Bill. Yo, I got your thing the other day, man. Love you, brother. And that's the thing. So when people want to stop us from creating and being who we are, I'm like, go kick rocks. You know what I'm saying? Like, God put me here. God made me, so you can't break me. And your opinion of me is not my opinion of me. You know? So that's the thing. No one wants critical thinkers, right, D? They don't want people that believe in faith because they want to control us. You're not controlling anybody. I control my stuff. And that's the difference between, that's what I say about the past, right? If you could erase all the mistakes of the past, you would also erase all the wisdom of your present. Remember the lesson. Remember the lesson, not the disappointment. Everything that's in your way is an obstacle for you to crush. And it gives you the strength to endure as you get older, the strength you need to endure any pain and suffering that may come in your future. See, God already gave us this wisdom. We all have it, but we need to use it. And we need to use it in how we see it. So you know what today's goal is, ladies and gentlemen, for my EDIF crew, and I love all of you? Not worrying about what we cannot control. Okay? Let God take care of that. We can't control the past. We can't control the future. We can't control other people's opinions, other people, how they feel about me, what others think about me. I can't control other people's attitude. That's on them. But what can we control? All of us here. My belief that I am worthy. I am capable. When you say I am, and you use the words not, hey, man, I don't get a break. I can't get a break. Stop that. I'm self-aware. I'm possible. I love who I am because God made me. And understanding the only thing we can control is this moment. In my control is this moment, how I see things, right? We can't control. So I'm saying purpose and meaning. Ladies and gentlemen, don't waste your life on the things you cannot control. You can't extrapolate from your past. Look at where you are right now and make life for what it is. And look at your future and say, my future is going to be unbelievable. I'm going to do so many things. I got so many things on my bucket list. I got so many things planned for this year. For example, how many times, right? When you're on vacation, right? You're at work. Check this out. You guys can relate to this, right? You're at work, right? And it's Monday, but you know you're going on vacation Friday. Boy, oh boy. How quick do you get things done? You get things done on Monday and on Tuesday and on Wednesday and on Thursday, right? And your boss is like, dude, you're amazing. I never seen you work so hard and so efficient. Right. You know why? Because I got something to look forward to. I'm going away Friday, bro. I'm going on vacation. That's life. That's life. Start to do the things you've always wanted to do. Start to enjoy the small things that you've always wanted to do. Maybe you wanted to go on a hike. Maybe you wanted to go to the Grand Canyon. Maybe you just wanted to sit and watch the leaves fall. Maybe you wanted to go on a trip, and whatever it is you want to do, write it down. Me and my wife, we have a bucket list that we do every summer, every winter, every spring. We write things down and we cross them off because here's what keeps us happy. Hope for the future. We don't know what it's going to happen. We don't know what's coming. But what we can do, ladies and gentlemen, is not live a life that we're not proud of. Every day is truly Friday. It really is. And I came up with this 3.5 years ago. I think it was placed in me to share with you because it is a gift. And the real road to happiness is what you think about. You are. How you see your life, that's what it is. People's opinions, you're not living their dream. God did not place their dream in you. And it's never too late. And you know what? Your dream has a path. My dream has a separate path. And we all follow the yellow brick road. Because at the end of the day, this is one life. And I've been talking about this since I'm like 15 years old. I just want to get the most out of it, don't you? Because someday, ladies and gentlemen, as much as we think we're going to be here forever, we're not. But while we're here, why not make the best of it? Yo, D, take care, brother. Love you. Always, D. Thank you for joining, man. I appreciate you. We're going to be every Tuesday, much as I possibly can to spread the good. You know what I mean? That's what we're here for, to spread some good. And if you come and invite some people, let them know. Every week we give little gems. And hopefully I was able to touch your soul a little bit today. So please do me a favor. Just like this and share it. Spread the good. And you know what? If you see somebody who's in need, help them out. Because we all got some stuff. What I said to somebody the other day is, you did when it comes to yesterday, right? You did the best you could with what you knew at the time. Don't let new wisdom lead you to condemn yourself over old struggles. The hardest thing to do is forgive yourself and move forward. Does that make sense? Much love to all my crew. Just want to say thank you all for always joining and always coming in. I appreciate you. Nah, D Bolin, love you too, brother. You know that, right? Hey, what's going on? What's going on? Hey, you. Where's she? Liv, you can't hear nothing? Everybody else can hear me, right? Everybody else can hear, which is pretty cool. Everybody else can hear me. I don't know if you muted. Yeah. All right. Hey, listen, guys. I just want to say I am beyond blessed and thankful for joining me every Tuesday. But this life, you can't run to a place and put a dime or put a quarter in something and get happiness. Your happiness is up to you. Your joy is up to you. So take your past and forgive yourself and forgive those who hurt you. Live in the present because it's all we got. And have hope for the future. Because I promise you, when you think better days are coming, and you're like an optimist of, man, this is never going to happen. I'm going to live this life because I woke up this morning and 180,000 people did not. And I'm going to take every minute like it's my last. And I hope you do too. Yo, much love. Thank you for joining me today. It's a half hour of power every Tuesday. Don't forget to join EDIF The Street. We got some great stuff coming. And spread the word. Every day is Friday. You know why? Because it's a gift. Every day that ends in Y is good with me. Yo, till next time. Much love, y'all. Peace. Enjoy your day, ladies and gentlemen. You don't get many days. We ain't going backwards. We got to keep moving forward. Thank you so much. Much love to all my crew. Holla at your boy. I'll see y'all next week. Yeah.